Hi guys, it's Pam. Today I'm going to do a bar workout, but use a chair. I also have a small ball and a set of 2-pound weights. You can do water bottles if you don't have light weights. These are just 2-pounders. Or if you have 1-pounders, I wouldn't go too much higher just because we're doing lots of reps. I'm going to do a quick warm up, an arm piece, a leg piece with the chair, and then I'm going to pull my mat in for some floor work. So feel free to, do a little more of a warm up before, a little more cool down after, or maybe you just do the arms, or just do the legs, or just do the mat part. You feel free to do that. So crank up your tunes at home and we'll get started. All right, so we're just gonna start in parallel feet, and we're just gonna open and close our feet from parallel to first. So this starts to work on your turnout, which you wanna come from your hips. So just nice open and close. Now stay turned out, and you're just gonna lift up onto your toes and back down, and toes and back down. So just getting those legs a little bit warm. We're gonna stay up and pulse it. So I'm gonna do a little abbreviated workout, warm up, than maybe what I would do at the studio. So feel free to make this a little longer if you want to, just for the sake of time. And then we're gonna do a little plies. So here's your first position for those non-ballerina people. You just have a slight turnout and just go where your heels stay down. And then we'll come out to second, which is a little wider. Your knees are gonna follow that second toe, and your spine stays nice and tall. So unlike a squat, you stay up nice and tall through your spine. Really push through the floor to find your legs. Pull your belly in and up. Good. Now stay down. Give yourself a little side stretch over. Little side stretch over. Little side stretch. Bring your hands down on your knees. Maybe turn your toes forward. Drop a shoulder. Drop a shoulder. Do that again. Letting the back stretch out. Come even a little bit more narrow. Roll down through your spine. And roll up through your spine. Good. Do some nice shoulder rolls for me. And reverse them. And then just a big arm circle. And we'll reverse that. And we'll get going. So yeah, put on some upbeat music, whatever gets you moving today. And I'm gonna grab my weights. So I just have my little 2-pound weights. I'm gonna stand nice and tall, zip up through my inner thighs, take my arms by my sides. I'm gonna bring them up to a 90-degree angle in front of my shoulders, and I'm gonna open and close. Four more here. Good, stay out. I'm just gonna back up a little bit so I make sure I'm in the camera, and you're gonna press it up. 4 more. Come here, open bicep. 4 more. Good job. All right, back to the beginning again. Keep pulling belly to spine. Drop the top of your shoulders down into your armpits. Feel free to lower your elbows a little bit if your shoulder doesn't like this or your neck doesn't like this. Stay here. 4 more shoulder presses. Bicep curl. Good job. 2 more. We got 1 more set. This time we're going to do 4s. And 4 presses. And 4 biceps. All right, I lied. We're going to do it again. And 4 pec deck. Woo, here Here we go, 4 shoulder presses. Keep zipping up those abdominals, bicep curl. Good job, bring those arms down. Shake them out a little bit. I'm gonna do a series of back arms. So you're gonna come into a little chair pose. I'm parallel. I'm turning sideways just so you can see what my arms are doing. My belly is in, my ribs are in, my shoulders are down my back. And from here, we're just gonna sweep those arms up. Squeeze the blades. Collarbones are wide. I'm working the up. Now hold it up. Squeeze the blades, hug the arm bones in, and little pulses at the top. Neck is long. Hold again. Reach your knuckles even longer. Slide those shoulders down your back. Circle. Good job. Reverse. Good job. Hold it here. Pulse them together. Hold. Reach even more. Slide the shoulders down. Little bend, big stretch. So little tricep kickback. Keep those arm bones hugging in. Keep sliding your shoulder blades down your back so they don't end up in your ears. Really feel the backs of the upper arms working. Hold at the top, little tiny bend stretch at the very top. Keep going. Another set of 8. Breathe. Good job. And lower everything down. Roll up through your spine. Good job. All right, we're going to do a little combination move here. So I'm going to do a little curtsy with this leg. My arms are going to come out to the side. So I'm going to curtsy. Stay on that same side. Good job. We're going to do 2 more here. Hold it back here. Little pulses, both arms and legs. Good job. Back to the center. Other side, same thing. Same arms. Kind of a tap to the side. My heart's getting up there a little bit. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on up. Good. Come into first position. We're going to do a little scoops forward. So you're going to scoop forward. Scoop forward. Good job. 4 more here. Really broad collarbones. Good job. Adding on. You're going to go open to the side, out, back in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And in. Here's 3. And 4. And 5. Good job. And 6. And 7. And 8. Good job. Hold them to the side. My elbows are soft, my arms are slightly to the front, and little lifts up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right arm comes in to the side and in to the side. Everything else stays nice and still. Good job. I know both shoulders are burning a little bit. Good job. Other side. 8 and 7 and 6. Collarbones wide. And 4. Ribs are closed. Really tall. And last one here. Good, and come down. Now you're going to scoop out. And scoop out. We're just gonna do 4 more and then we're gonna move on to our chair work. Good job, and come down. And roll the shoulders back a little bit. All right, very nice job. I'm gonna put those weights to the side. I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna face you guys. You could also face your chair, and I'll show you both positions. So we're gonna start with a little roll through with our feet. So you're in first position. So from here, you're gonna come up on your toes, bend the knees, lower the heels, and stand up. I'll do it one more time, a little bit slow. Good, let's go a little faster. So these you're just rolling through. Your hand can be on your hip, kind of warming up our feet. 2 more. And then we're gonna reverse it. So you're gonna plie, releve, zip it up, lower down. Plie, releve, zip it up, lower down. Go a little faster. 2, we'll just do 6 here. 2 more. Getting those legs ready to move. 1 more, and lower down. Good. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see what my spine looks like in first position in standing. So my heels are together. I'm just gonna do a little releve. My toes are about a fist distance apart, but I'm trying to get a nice straight line. And I'm trying to get a little lift from my seat and not all from the front of my legs. And so if I really find the backs of my thighs, I have to think about it. Almost like the backs of your inner thighs are coming together. Now stay here, you're gonna lower and lift. Now if you're doing bar workouts for the first time, listen to your knees. Only go as far as your knees are comfortable. Imagine you're sliding down a wall. And I'm not in super high heels, I'm just kind of in little wedges. All right, we're gonna change the pulse on this. You're gonna go down, 2, 3, and up. So hopefully you're feeling the legs now. Find those inner thighs. One more. Now find that halfway point where you're kind of shaky. Work the up here for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. I'm going to turn back to the front just so you can see me. You can still face the chair. The knees go open, 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 hold. Open, open, hold. So it's a little almost like a clamshell standing. Open, open, hold. Open, open, hold. One more. One more little set of pulses at that hardest part of the range. I know your legs are starting to shake. And 2, and 1. Zip it all the way up, lower it down. And then just kind of run it out a little bit. Nice job. First little segment done, very well. Done. Oop, there goes my ball. I'm gonna need this in a little bit. So I'm gonna put that ball between my knees. Gotta have a little laugh here and there, right? All right. So I'm parallel. I'm hugging with my inner thighs that ball, almost like I'm trying not to let it drop. I'm gonna releve just a little bit and then just bend and stretch. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. You just wanna use this for balance. Really, you're using your body weight to hold yourself up. Belly in, belly in. Good. 2, and 1. Now lower down, hold. Squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little lifts here. So I'm hugging that ball. Ooh, feeling that all the way, coming all the way up to the top of my body. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower the heels, lift the heels. Lower the heels, lift. So I'm trying to keep the rest of me fairly still. 4 more, and 2, 1, and good. Stand up tall. I'm gonna put the ball down. All right, nice job. Let's do some single leg lunge work. I'm gonna step back a little bit. I want some room for my opposite knee to come up. So I'm gonna stay on my right leg, step back with my left leg. And I'm gonna come into a 90-90 lunge. That's your ideals at 90-90. And then I'm gonna bring that leg up into a passe. And down, and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Come down for 1, 2, 3, and up. We'll just do 8. And up. 3. And up. 4. And up. Good job. Keep going. Keeping that nice alignment. 3 more. And up. 2 more. And up. And last one. Ooh, that front leg's getting a workout. Now we're going to add a releve. So down, standing leg lifts. Standing leg lifts. Belly's still in. Find that nice length. 2 more. Now stay up. Standing leg lowers and lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend that standing leg. Send that back leg behind you. Lift it up. Good job. Hips are square. Now tap that leg down. Lengthen out your spine again. Pull the belly in. You're going to do some repeaters. You're going to pull the knee in, in. This is really about your abs, kind of pulling that leg in. One more set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm just going to kind of open up that hip a little bit, that working hip. I'm going to step it back a little bit and bring my arm up and give it a nice stretch. Whew. All right, we got to do the other side. So same thing, other side. You're going to step back, passe, and I'm going to move myself a little further back. Keeping it nice and tall. Give room for that other leg. We got it. Work your alignment. 1. That 3 counts. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, knee up. 1, 2, 3, knee up. Keep going. Now, if you don't have a chair, you can always use the kitchen counter or, I don't know, the pool table in your basement. Whatever you have available that you can balance with. 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. We're adding that releve. You're going to go down, lift up, down, lift up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, less balance on this side. And 8. Good job. Now just lower and lift that standing leg. We all have one side that's not as good as the other leg. And I'm fairly tall, so for me, this chair could be a little taller. Now I'm going to bend that standing leg, send the other leg behind me, and I'm going to lift and lower. Trying to keep my hips square. Belly is in, my ribs are in. Trying to keep my core engaged, shoulders down my back. Good, and then we're going to do those repeaters. So you still have most of your weight on this front leg. You're going to round it in, and in, in, and in, in. Keep going. Good job. And then we're going to stretch that out. And bring that arm up. Give it a little stretch. Woo, I'm out of breath. I hope you guys are pumping some good tunes. Let me know maybe in the messages below what music you ended up using. I'm always looking for something new. All right, so let's go back and let's do a little second position. So my arms are just, or my legs are going to be out to second position. And do a little plie and just figure out your turnout. You don't want your knees knocking in or out. You want them right in a line and you want to be nice and tall. And you're just going to down and up. You don't even really need the chair here. It's there if you need it. Good job. Let's do that. Down for 3, 2, 1, and up. Bring those arms up with you. And up. This is a good time to check on those ribs. Pushing through those feet, almost dragging your heels together as you come up, just to really get all those leg muscles going, nice and strong. 2 more. Those legs are probably burning. And find that down, that kind of halfway down position and work the up. Maybe check and make sure that you're working through both legs at the same time. I know I have one leg that likes to be a little lazy. Good. You lift up one heel. I've got my chair side heel lifted. Breathe. Relax those shoulders. Switch sides. Good. Party trick, both feet. Good job. And come up, good. Heel toe your feet together and walk it out. All right, one more we're gonna do here is a little quick side leg series. So I'm gonna pretend I'm in a side plank. This knee is soft. I'm lifting through that bottom waistline and I just have a very light grip onto that chair. My hip is rotated inward. My hips are a nice line. I'm gonna lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach that leg even longer so that the waistline stays long and lift right at the top. Make sure your belly is in, your ribs are closed. Little circles. I'm trying to find the back side of that circle, the back half. Reverse it. These are building. Now go up an inch, back an inch. So I'm going towards the back wall, an inch. And up. And yes, the standing leg is working. Just like with your lunges, standing leg is still working. One more. Good job. All right, maybe cross that leg behind you a little bit and stretch over. All right, for our purposes, I'm gonna just move my chair so that you're not looking at my backside. I'm sure you all appreciate that. All right, soft knee on that standing side. Nice and tall through that side body, belly in, lift. Ooh, I'm already feeling my standing leg from the work I just did. Make sure that thigh bone is turned in so those toes are going straight ahead. They're not going up to the sky. Now hold it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, pause. Maybe lift it another inch. Maybe lift through that standing leg a little inch and lift at the top. I'm breathing hard. Good job. Hopefully you have your in circles. You have your music piped up pretty loud so you're not listening to me breathe. Oh, this side is harder. Reverse it. I'm really feeling my back of my hip. One more thing. Up an inch, back an inch. Do you guys notice how low this leg is? I'm dying here. So hopefully you guys are too. This leg feels like it weighs 100 pounds. I think I have 3 more. You guys know me and counting. Ugh. And bring that back leg down and send it out and stretch. Very nice job. All right, I'm gonna move the chair out of the way and I'm gonna grab my mat, pull it in the frame a little bit here. And I'm also gonna grab my ball that we used a minute ago. All right, so I'm gonna start with the ball. right here, between my knees. I'm gonna sit up really tall. Really, really tall. Exhale, start to tuck the tail under, roll back. Your body's almost like a hammock hanging off your thighs. And then I'm gonna round forward, dive towards my knees, and then sit tall. Do that again. Just give that ball a little hug and roll up. All right, you can stay there or release those hands. And come up. And give that ball a little squeeze. And come up. Find that shaky place, stay there. Right arm comes up, left arm comes up, both arms come up. Do that again. Keep getting that scoop of that belly. One more. And roll up, and that's it. Lengthen, round down. Turn towards the camera and little bicep curl. So that rib is spinning you around. Keep squeezing that ball. Good job. Go towards the center, roll up. Lengthen. As you roll down, you're still long. Squeeze that ball. Twist slightly to the opposite side. And do little bicep curls here. Woo! Good. Back to the center, roll up. I felt those on my abs. Hopefully you guys are feeling those. As you lay down, okay, we're gonna put the ball, let's put it between our knees. Little toe taps here. So hug your knees into your chest for a minute. You may feel your bum come up off the mat. Now let your knees come over your hips, let that tailbone lengthen, you're in your neutral spine. Your legs are at tabletop. You're gonna start to lower the shape from your thigh bone and then pull it back up. Now if this is too much, you can always just take the ball out and do one at a time. You're only gonna lower those legs where your ribs stay heavy and your tailbone stays heavy. So if your back starts to lift off out of that neutral, you arch more, make it smaller. Woo, good. Now stay here. Arms are gonna come out to the side a little bit and dip to one side, and center, and the other side, and center, and right, and center. I'm trying to use my ribs and my waist to pull those legs back in. And one more time. Good. Hug in here. All right, we're gonna do some of the ab series. I'm gonna use the ball behind my head as a modification. Some people really like this option because it allows them to get out of their necks. You can also just rest your head on the ball and do your ab series here. You just want to keep those ribs down. So either one is fine. All right, so I'm gonna curve up, but again, you could just leave your head down and just do your lower body. All right, so I'm gonna pull my right knee and send that left leg long and change and change. Really use the back of your body to reach that leg away from you. Use your center to pull the knee in. Find that opposition. You're reaching the toes. The belly is pulling in the opposite direction. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Lower everything down. Again, head can stay down for double leg stretch. I'm just gonna do my legs. Exhale, curve up by sinking those ribs. Legs go out. Exhale, pull them in. Reach, exhale, pull. And reach. You've got one leg. Really squeeze those legs together. 2 more. 1 more. Head comes down, scissors. I'm gonna curve up, but you could keep your head down. Reaching up. I'm gonna pull, pull, change. Pull, pull, change. I'm gonna flex my feet. Sometimes for me, I get a little better ab connection. Pick what position works for your body. Ribs are down. I'm trying to keep those legs straight. 1 more set. Woo, lower it down. Oh, put the ball between your knees. Let's do a little bridge. Open up those hips. Arms are long. Hug that ball. You're gonna peel your spine or your hips back and roll yourself up. Just on the tips of your blades. Lengthen through your fingertips. Roll yourself down. Good job. Roll it up. And roll it down. Roll it up. Stay there. Little lifts. Good job. Excellent. Nicely done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now can you hold that ball there? Lengthen one leg out. Reach it. Other side. Reach it. First side. Keeping those ribs and those hips still. And reach it. One more each side. And reach and come down. Roll yourself down. Take the ball out. Hug your knees in. Roll yourself up to sitting. Come on to all fours. We're going to do a little hovering on all fours. So knees are under hips. Wrists are under shoulders. Unlock those elbows. Slide the shoulder blades down. Draw the belly in. Now imagine you're pulling your arms towards your legs and your legs towards your arms, kind of isometrically. And then exhale and hover, just from your belly. Ribs are pulling in, stomach is pulling in, and lower back down. Do that again. Good preps for your planks. I'm double checking my elbows. I like to hyperextend them. Maybe you do too. And one more. So you could stay right here. These are actually pretty hard, just in of themselves. I'm going to come out to a full plank. You can certainly come onto your forearms if that works better for you. So I'm going to hold here, kind of a plank series here. So I'm going to lift, lift, lower. Good. Now I'm going to bring my right knee in towards my nose. Lengthen. Left knee. Lengthen. Now right knee towards my opposite elbow. Lengthen. Switch. Go back. I'm going to go right, right, and left, left. Knee to the nose and lengthen. Abs and cross and cross. Do you have one more? One more. Or hold your plank. Knee in and knee in and knee cross and knee cross and lower yourself down. Rest pose. Woo! I'm getting out of breath. I hope you guys are too. Very nice job. All right, a little side bend. I'm going to do the traditional with a straight arm. I'll also show you the bent knee version. So roll the shoulder back, fire up those underbody muscles. Exhale, lift yourself up. My legs are squeezing together, and then lower back down. You could do this here on your elbow. Squeeze those legs together, reach up, and lower it back down. We're going to do 2 more. You pick what position works for you. And lower. And lift. And lower. Arm comes to the sky. You could be on your elbow here. Rotate through. We're just going to do 4. Exhale. Exhale. And then lower those hips, bend those knees. Give yourself a little kind of mermaid stretch. Teaser those legs around. Other side. I'm again going to do on an extended arm. You can do with a bent elbow on your forearm. I'm going to exhale myself up. And lower. And 2. I think just 2 more. I can count to 4. 4. Squeeze those legs. Push through that mat with that hand. Arm comes to the sky. Exhale, round through. Let your ribs be your steering wheel here. Armpit muscles are all working. Side of my body is working. I think 1 more. And come up. And lower it all the way down. And a little side stretch. Very nice job. All right, let's come back into all fours. A little round and release. And round. And release. Good job. Come up into a high kneel. Right leg comes forward. Little lunge stretch. So tuck the tail, pull the belly in, get that nice opening. Take that left arm up, get even a better stretch. Nice job. Pull yourself back. You can kick your heel forward and reach, get that front hamstring. You could also use blocks here if it's hard to get to the ground. Come back up again, switch sides. Squaring off, tuck the tail, lunge, stretch. Opposite arm, stretch. Kick that top heel back, hamstrings. Nicely done. I'm gonna come to my seated position, kind of a spine stretch forward variation. So my legs are slightly open, I'm gonna round forward. Ooh, I just had a nice pop in my back. Exhale. I'm trying to scoop my belly in and up so I get that nice stretch in my spine. I'm not hinging at my hips. My pelvis is staying vertical. Good, and then cross one leg over. I have my left leg over. I'm gonna spin around. Give myself a little spine twist. Other side, spine twist. Nicely done. Nice big breath. And thanks for joining me for my first barre class. DM me or message me if you have any questions. Thank you.